Right, so I'm just going to start off right away with Roland's question. Roland asked a question in his video yesterday, and it's one of my favorite questions. It's a would you rather. And I don't know how many times I've revisited this question, but just to rephrase, would you rather be burnt alive, and then, or be buried alive, or buried, or the drowning thing in a box? Okay, now when you said that, that just hit a nerve. One of my biggest fears is water, and I'm not claustrophobic, but when you combine claustrophobia with drowning, I just lose it. I've never imagined it in a box, but I've always imagined one of my greatest fears being in a sack and then thrown into water, because like you would be like, your instinct would be to kick and try to swim, but like you'd be in a sack and then you'd be drowning, and the water is just a scary place. I don't live near very much water. I see the ocean like once every 5 years, if I'm lucky. Water scares me. So, my answer would probably be, I've heard that being burnt alive, it burns your nerves, so it would hurt for like 5 seconds, but then like your nerves would be gone and you wouldn't feel pain. But I don't know if I believe that. Like when I put my hand over a candle, it's like, oh, ow, I couldn't do that. I couldn't be like on a stake being mistaken for a witch, and I don't want people to burn me. So I'm gonna have to say buried alive. I know that sounds weird, but like with buried alive, what I would do is I would hold my breath and make myself pass out, and if I just woke up again, well, there'd probably be no oxygen left anyway, so it'd just be like a nice little permanent nap. That's my answer. Oh yeah, so I should have mentioned at the start of this video that it's kind of like our week off, which is cool. I'm glad it's a week off. You know, doing themes is hard. Picking and fulfilling and just going through with themes, sometimes it takes mind energy that you just don't have. You get what I mean. So this is really slack, and at first I was like, oh, come on, seriously, but I appreciate it now. We're just gonna go visit the last week's videos. Oh, you know, I didn't. Man, I can't even remember. All I remember is Roland was the happy guy, and it's like, whoa, what a surprise, but I'm sure everyone said it already, so yeah, sound like a broken record. Then there's me, and then there's Michael, who had the best video, I'd say. I wrote it in a comment, but he did have the best video of the week, for sure. Warren, I don't know why, but I don't think Warren is the best cook. Like, if I could choose somebody on our channel to like cook me a meal, I don't think I'd pick Warren. I hope you don't take that the wrong way, Warren, but I don't know. Unless it's applesauce, because it looks really good. You must be really good at making applesauce. It looked really professional. Okay, and then there was Ryan, who's the other one who posted this week. And then he did that whole twitchy thing, and I thought it was amazing. And there's some little random accent for you. And then he said something. What was one of his random facts that I wanted to mention? Oh, do I really have to go back and watch it? What was it? Oh my god.
If we're like talking.
Got it. Ryan mentioned in his video that if he calls you a bitch repeatedly, and by repeatedly I mean 10, 15 times a conversation, he doesn't mean it. It's just something he does with friends. Thank God. It is so true. Every single time I talk to him on AIM and he's like, hey bitch. I'm like, oh, hi to you too. And I do it sometimes too. Like, it's fun to be mean to your friends, but he just doesn't stop. He's like a locomotive of insults, and it's just like, wow. I don't know how much more I can fend off, but okay. That's what I wanted to mention, because, well, I'll just have to, maybe it'll help me remember that you're my friend, not like the Dark Lord Voldemort on my MSN. Not cool. But MSN is your name. Okay, cool, that's all I gotta say. See you later, guys. Have a good week.